Now we need to start advertising. Did I just release that? I just released this 9 months early on accident. Holy crap. Okay. Well, you've made it this far, so you better just subscribe at this point. All right. Enjoy the video. Please like it. Bye bye. I totally was not expecting that first product. Not that first product. The Coaster Town. No. Our Hideaway Bug 4 to make us all that money. So we're almost at $5 million. We're at $4.6 million, and obviously today we're going to surpass that number super easily. Like if we just run the game for a few months, we'll probably be there most likely. Yeah, we'll yeah, we'll be there by next month. Um, that's super exciting. It means we're doing the right things. We're growing finally, and we're not having to stress about money as much anymore, which is, obviously a good thing. Because for a bit there, it was kind of looking kind of sketchy with if we were able to come out of the red there. But we came back from it. We're doing awesome. We got marketing team. We got a support team, kinda. We got our core team. That's kind of basic so far, but it's definitely a start and it's a move in the right direction, and I'm excited for it. So, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Welcome back to Software Inc., of course. The same thing as usual. I don't really have a plan. I don't like making plans. I think plans are kind of stupid. I like just playing the game and seeing kind of what happens. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna unpause the game like usual, and we're gonna get started. So looks like we need updates for our Hideaway Book 4 antivirus and our first game, Coaster Town, our RPG game, Coaster Town, which is supposed to be like a simulation game, but instead it turned out to be a RPG. So wasn't exactly sure how I missed that, but I did. So I guess we have an RPG game about roller coasters, whatever that would be. You can imagine it yourself. And we got to start figuring out what we want to do next. Obviously, we're working on bug fixes and things like that, but that's like low priority stuff. And we have a bunch of designers that are just sitting here doing nothing. And when it comes to the development world, you know, people sitting doing nothing is not a good thing. We're not making money. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at a new product. And what kind of product you're probably asking? And I was thinking, right? We've already made a game. We've already made an antivirus. I figure why not go into a 2D editor? Now I know these can be tricky, right? Like if we add, let's go down the list here and add a few things, just to get it to 100%. Hold on, we might be able to balance this. Like if I put this at like $65, could be our first product, and it for, we'll call this. Let's see, it's a 2D tool, right? So it's like paint.net. We can call it like something easy here. Come on. Art frames, Vector Premium, Ink Suite, Vision Pro, Print Palette. Yeah, we'll call it Print Palette. All right, we're gonna put a space in there because it's weird without a space, in my opinion, anyway. And we're gonna just go through the motions here, like usual, and see what kind of active users we got. There's really not many operating systems, and I could go make an operating system and dominate that world immediately, but I feel like that would just take forever. Let's actually check that out real quick. So if I go operating system and make a computer, right? So this would be like making Windows. Look how big of a development team I would need for that, right? So we would need 6 designers, 12 programmers. We don't have 12 programmers. We have like 4 or 5. Definitely not something we can do. Okay, we have the consoles, and I think we unlock phones later on too. Anyways, go back to our 2D editor. And I lost the name and I don't remember what it was. So we're going to call it Color Stop because it's a good name, or maybe not. We'll call it Vision Studio. There we go. Sounds like a good name. And we're gonna charge, I think it was like $65 or something like that. How much was it? We'll go to 93% here. We'll balance this at $65. Advanced, next. I'm gonna add some stuff. That should be fine. That should be well enough to go into launch. We can always port into the newer stuff and hopefully get into a better spot, but I think that'll be fine. Now, can we find a sweet spot where we can go past 93? Where's the auto balance? Okay, so it's going to be in this area if there is an area. Yeah, let's look at these more features. So what if we add image effects? No, maybe clip art, text rendering, beautify. That would take a long, maybe vector graphics. We could do like raw image. So this would be like networking stuff, right? System. No, this would be system stuff, which we can do that actually. What if we? That's not bad. I can live with 100% on that and only 10% wasted interest. I think we roll with it. I'm gonna go ahead and hit next, and we're just gonna roll with that. We're gonna start developing it, and we're gonna keep it relatively low priority. There's no real rush to releases yet, but it's gonna be nice to definitely start working on it. But I want to get these bugs fixed first. There we go. Now that we got that, we can start working on our iterations for our 2D editor, which hopefully doesn't take too long. Decent chance it will, but I'm hoping it doesn't take too long. And we're also going to outgrow this place very, very quickly because this development team here is not going to be enough for us to really do much. I can already see it becoming an issue as we go. So I'm hoping we can make enough money faster rather than later. Which I guess if I wanted to do that, what I guess I could do is just release more antiviruses, which wouldn't be a horrible idea, but at the same time, I don't really want to. I don't really want to do that. Real quickly, we're going to hire some programmers for the support team so they can do their own bug fixes. So we don't have to deal with it. So we're going to go into hiring. We're going to go into programmers, and we're going to go into that doesn't matter. This is fine. Specialization is what we need. And go support team. All we have is system, 2D, and I think network is all we need for for our guys. So that shouldn't be too bad. So if we look at system, this is a system in 3D. So I guess he'll be good to have in the future. I'll hire you. What do you do? You also do system in 3D. I need somebody to do other stuff in system in 3D. Did I not select 2D in here? Is that what happened? See, I said did 3D instead of 2D. Whoops. Let's pull network back in actually. Back in here. We'll hire you. System network 2D. I think we should be fine with that. Right? Yeah, because I don't think we have any 3D audios. 3D graphics in our game. Did I mess something up again, or why is there no 2D? There's no 3D 2D guys. Wow, that's pretty bad. We'll hire you just because you seem like you're like the least bad person there. And why not one more developer just to even it out a little bit. But this way we're able to do our own bug fixes with the support team rather than taking time from the core team when they have other stuff to do, right? So same thing. Take off core, we'll add support, we'll update. That's Coaster Town. Did I forget to do this one? Yeah, I forgot to hit OK. There we go. Now with that, they're going to start working on these bug fixes on their own, even though they don't have people yet. This next month, they'll have people coming in. See, now on their own, they're able to actually fix these bugs, and we don't have to deal with it, which is, a good thing because I definitely don't want to have our core team doing all that stuff. But we're still making a significant amount of money. Looks like last month, what we made $866,000, just phenomenal. But I definitely want to. Oh, we forgot to file our taxes again. One day we'll get a small accounting team, but I don't think that day's going to be today. Just because it's going to take up another office space, and I really don't want to set up another office space because it's just too time consuming, and I really don't want to do it. I guess I could just copy and paste one of these current offices and just bring them upstairs with me, technically, but like, I can't be bothered. Probably not a good thing to say, but I think it's all right. All right, so I'll see you guys. Oh, hello. No wonder sales them completely tanked. We're out of stock. I'm gonna spend $300,000. Probably excessive, but I don't want to have more. It wants me to order some of this old one, but like, why? No one's gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy 2,500 copies. That'll be fine. This game, is that even selling still? If I order copies, what is it recommending? None. Yeah, because the game's starting to die out. Coaster Town is dying out. It wasn't a super popular game, and that's okay because it's an RPG about roller coasters and it's 2D art. So it's a 2D game about roller coasters and it's a role-playing game. So take that as you will. It's definitely not a game I would pick up. That's for sure. We're also getting into 1992 here, so we're close to the 2000s, right? So we're gonna start unlocking new technologies and things like that, which is gonna be super exciting for sure. But it's a matter of just getting there. Um, let's start going ahead and start updating these things again because looks like we have things to update. We're just not taking calls. Oh, it's because everyone's on vacation for the next couple months, huh? Yeah, it's kind of annoying a little bit, but it's all right. Cluster Town's not. I'm just gonna cut this budget down to like $10,000, just because there's no reason to spend $25,000 when we're only making $60,000. We're gonna be bleeding like that, and the less we can bleed, the better off we'll be. You know, maybe it's an unpopular opinion, but it's my opinion. All right, see you guys after iteration 4, which should be relatively soon. All right, this is taking super long, so we're going to do what we did last time and just start developing it after 3 iterations, and I think that'll be fine. I'm going to start looking at how long this code's going to take to do, just because if I announce a release date too early and we can't finish the coding, it's going to be bad where I can't release it. So we're going to see how much we're doing. We also got robbed in the middle of this, and oh wow, I owe $1 million in taxes. That's insane. It's a good problem to have, but it's also like $1 million. I don't know how much I want to lose $1 million, you know, but it's all right. We'll be fine. We'll recover. It's no problem at all. Hopefully we can finish this ad relatively soon. Okay, by next month we should have this marketing thing done. We'll be able to just put out a quick press release that we have a product coming out. We can't really do okay, we can probably start looking at a date now. So we're February of 93, right? We could probably go marketing. Probably announce a release date for like October of 94. Give us a year and a half. And that's plenty to finish the coding and do some bug fixing. I'm hoping so. If not, then we're going to struggle with this, but we have 5 followers, all right? This is going to be the best 2D editor ever, and we have 5 followers. And I think it's phenomenal. Not really, but I think it'll be fine. I'm not too worried. I'm a little worried, but I'm not too worried, right? I think it's just one of those things where if we lose money, we lose money type of thing. So hopefully we don't, but I guess we'll kind of find out. All right, see you guys in a bit. October 1984, though. We still have 11 months. So if we can't finish 9% in 11 months, we have a serious problem. We should be able to pull that off. No problem. So that's what we're going to hope for. So see you guys when this coding is done, and we'll see where we're at. All right, we finally finished the rest of the art. So there's like a sliver, but this is 100%, so I'm going to go with 100%. I'm going to promote this into beta and finally start working on bugs for the next several months. Now, we need to start advertising. Did I just release that? I just released this 9 months early on accident. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, of course it has a ton of bugs. Nope. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're going to do this. 25,000 copies. And we're going to just hope that this works out. Probably not going to work out, but we're going to try it anyway. Can we get our marketing team into the office, please? Like, we really need you guys in here. We're going to go to support for Vision Studio, and we're going to start updating stuff, and we're going to fix stuff. And wow, this is going to be a mess. I can already feel it. Lower these by 2, lower this by 2. Marketing needs to be top tier for that. We're going to release that update, and we're going to have a bunch of bugs tomorrow. And this might not sell anything, so we'll see how bad this goes. Because there was no advertisement on this thing at all. Let's see what happens. It made $280,000. That's not horrible, but we really didn't do anything for advertisement. We're gonna do $50,000 for ads there, and we're gonna hope that just makes us money. Well, $10,000. We'll do $5,000 in advertisement for that, but that's really horrible. So we need to get a system update going for Vision Studio. We need to get a system update going for that. And we need a system update going for a system and audio update going for the video game. We're going to update that too. And hopefully our support teams can just take care of that on their own without us having to get involved with things. Yeah, it looks like we're just flying through these bugs and stuff, which is really great because, yeah, I really, I really messed that up. Okay, I'm going to release I'm gonna release this all. Yes, there's bugs, but I'd rather get some sort of a fix going before next day. $300,000 in sales. Okay, we're still making good money, right? We're still making good money, but I really wish I didn't release that because that just kind of really messed us up. But there's no time to really sit and cry about it. Hate to say it. We're gonna go to Vision Studio. We're gonna go to port. We're gonna go to through our core team. And is there anybody? Yeah, it looks like right here we can release the bot. This thing. We can port to that, and that should just give us a nice little boost when it comes to things. Porting is always my least favorite thing. It just takes forever. And I get why. We're porting it to a whole new system, but like it's insane sometimes. Yeah, same thing, update all that stuff. I was fined $58,000 for not filling out my taxes again. That makes sense. People know about this now, so I can lower this. We're not making a lot of money off this. I don't want to waste all the money on ads for that when it's not selling. So we're gonna lower that a little bit there. Should be fine. This is wow. This is gonna be a big update here. Waiting for it in a day so we can get as many bugs fixed as possible and release that. Okay, what ran out there? Vision Studio sold out already? What the heck? Oh, I guess we only ordered like 25,000 copies, and I guess that sold pretty quickly. And we lost money that last month because of that, though, which isn't fun, but I guess it's whatever. And we'll release this update, and we got to start working on this next update already because we already have 111 bugs to fix. We're gonna assign our core team to this. Thanks for helping with bug fixes because they'll be a lot quicker. You know, the more developers you have on this thing, it's just you're just gonna fly through these bugs. So look at that immediately. Fly through those bugs. So we need to start looking at our next product because if we start slowing down now, we're gonna fall behind. So Coaster Town 2, I think it was popular enough to make a sequel. Probably not, but we're gonna make it anyway. And you know what? We're not gonna do that. All right, we're gonna make a brand new game. Right? We're gonna make a game. It's gonna be an FPS, a first-person shooter, and it's gonna be the Duty That Calls. Right? Duty That Calls. And I think that's a phenomenal name. I think it's a unique name. I think it's never been used before, and you know, really cool. I don't even know if that would even work. No mod support. We'll go with physics though. I feel like physics would make sense. Let's get adaptive audio going in there, right? I feel like that'd be great for a game. An advanced HUD would be nice. Can we lower $70 for that? All right, Duty That Calls FPS gonna be $70 in 1994. We're gonna have a $70 game. Is this gonna make sense at all? Probably not, but I say we do it anyway. Now, can we minimize? I guess not. What if we take off branching story and we auto balance? That's not bad. I can live with 13% wasted interest, but I really want the advanced HUD because I feel like that's cool. Is it cool? Probably not, but I think it's cool, so it's going to be something we're going to go with. We're going to release that update because there's 175 bugs. We're going to start looking at... Honestly, is Coaster Town even... No, this is not making... It's still making $40,000, so I guess we can still support it. I mean, we're not going to do any more bug fixes, but we'll keep answering calls to make it seem like we're paying attention, you know, maybe a little bit, you know. Kind of messed up, but I think it's all right. I'm going to remove the core team from that again. We don't have to focus on bugs and update. Release that update. We'll start working on updates for Vision Studio again, which is really cool. But we're also doing very, very good work on our next video game, which is going to be awesome. I hope it works out, and I hope we can keep building in the game market because that RPG did really good in the game market for us. But at the same time, I really don't like a 2D game about roller coasters that's a role-playing game. I feel like it doesn't make sense to me. Wow, profit on Hideaway Book 4 was $18 million. By far, that's our most profitable product. That's really crazy. There's still, yeah, another 100,000 copies of this. It's making us money still, so it's worth it. We only made $100,000 last month, but that was because we didn't release a product. Or we released it, but, you know, early, I guess. But Hideaway Book 4 didn't make much money because, well, we ran out of copies. That's pretty much the reason for that, which I guess kind of makes sense. And our probably shouldn't have done that, but you know, next time we'll do better. See right here, quick explanation, I guess. When we look at these tools now, because we're making a 2D tool, as long as we keep it updated, we can keep working. We can use that tool forever and use it for our own products. So that way we don't have to pay any more fees. But obviously we don't own, you know, one yet because it's, wait, do we have one? We do have one. Why didn't it let me use my own? Update, it's because it's old. Okay, let's update this real quick. We're going to update our Vision Studio, and then we're going to update our game with our Vision Studio, which means we won't have to pay any more license fees, which is going to be very good because right now we're paying a lot in license fees, and it's just a waste of money in my opinion. So we're definitely going to take care of that. 80% only. We don't have any artists in the support team, do we? We're going to just give you to the core team real quick so we can just finish this update. And done. Pause it there. We're going to go to Hideaway Book 4, 2D. Because our thing is updated now, Vision Studio is here, and we can use our own thing. Hideout Inc. made it. See, that's ours. We can use our own 2D editor, and now we're not going to pay any more fees, which is good. And it's also an internal tool, which means it goes a little bit quicker on the bug fixing side, like the development side, which means, yeah, see? Instances go a lot smoother that way, and I like it. We're going to release that now, and we're going to, like, there's just always bugs, huh? Release that real quick. How is our video game? We got 15 bugs on this game. We'll fix those bugs since we have our tool to use anyway. Why not update it to that so that way we don't have to pay more license fees on the 2D editors? And that'll just be a lot easier. Servers, SCMs, we'll get into that when we get there. Right now we don't really have the space for it. We could set up internal servers to like support things and make development go a bit quicker when things are being shared between employees, but it's just not something I want to get into right now. I really want to get this game out. That's my biggest thing right there, is I want to get this game out, and I think it's going to be a good game. We just got to get it out first, right? So it's one of those things. Yeah, the creative process is still going through, so this is one of those things where we just got to sit and wait, and sit and wait we will. So I'll see you guys in a few moments when that gets done. We're still waiting for this to get done, which we're getting pretty close, but I also saw that it's 1975 now, and I want to upgrade all of our computers. So we're going to select the entire building through here, then we're going to shift-click on one of the computers, then we can right-click on the computer, select all the furniture types in the entire building, then we can right-click, we can replace furniture, click on the laptop, and just with that we can upgrade it. Bam. That should be a little bit better for our environment, and people should be complaining a little bit less, maybe? No, definitely not. They're just gonna complain even more. That's fine. Probably a waste of money, but it's all right. We're at $17 million too. I just noticed that, which is really cool, which means we're getting closer to be able to build our own building. Not yet. I don't feel comfortable about it yet, but we're definitely moving in the right direction. So that's really exciting to see. And we're gonna go ahead and update this stuff again. Make sure we can get all that done. Update. Oh, go into here. Okay, we're gonna update our Vision Studio first, and then we will update Hideaway Bug 4. That way we can use our own antivirus, our own thing. Can we put the core team on here real quick just so we can get this done? Because, like, struggling with these bugs. Yeah, there we go. Why is that update taking so long? Oh, it's August. Probably all of our artists are probably out that month, so no work on there, but it's all right. There we go. They're all back. And just like that, we can release that update for Vision Studio. Then we can go in here, select Vision Studio, hit OK, update. Now we can update this thing. And look at that. Just like that, Hideaway Book 4 is nice and updated. Super good to go. 1,000 bugs have been fixed. That's crazy. That means our 2D editor had over 1,000 bugs reported and that we had to fix. That's a lot of bugs. And I think that came from iterations not being all the way done, as well as code not being all the way done. When you don't finish those two and then bug fix for at least a few months, you know, things are going to be broken. And it's kind of on you, you know what I mean? So it's one of those things. How's our stock going? 20,000 on each. That's fine. Should be fine. And we're just going to continue going. Hopefully iteration can finish here. What we're going to do is we're just going to crunch for like a month or two. What are we waiting on? OS support is taking forever, huh? Wow. It's taking a long time. But what's nice is we're still making money while we're waiting here, so there's no harm in this, right? There's really no harm. How old are we though, by the way? Because we've been open for a while, right? So if we go look at our age now, what do we look at ourselves? I think we're the only leader in the company. Excuse me. We're 35 years old now. We started this company at what, 18 years old or 21 or 19 or something like that. This game starts. Means we're getting older. Eventually, we're gonna retire in the next 30 years or so. I think you retire like 65 or something like that. This game forces you to retire, maybe a little older, but you eventually die, and you know, I don't really know how the finances work after that in the game, but you definitely don't keep running your company after. I mean, you keep running your company after you retire. I just don't know like exactly who owns it. I guess the player would own it, quote unquote, if that makes any sense at all. Doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it makes sense to the game. So just let it roll with it, I guess. Something like that. Release that bugs. Release those bugs. Can we get this done? We're so close. I want to get this done. Let's put our support team on there too. Let's see if we can just finish this. Finish, 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 finish. Let's get that done. There's no reason for us to be taking this long to finish that 4th iteration there. Okay, right there. Pause. First product that has all 4 iterations, I think. And I think our antivirus had 4 iterations. Never mind. Ignore me. I'm just saying stuff to say stuff. But because of that, we can go to develop our game. And we're actually in a point now where we're actually designing our own stuff. And what did I just say? We're at a point where we can start advertising our game. We're gonna go for like June 1997 release. Should give us. We'll go October 1997 release just to give me a little bit more of breathing room there. And we're gonna go to market. We're gonna start writing a press release with all the cool pictures, videos, things like that. Super easy. One more time, we're gonna go in here and we're gonna do a press hype just to make sure we're not losing followers throughout the day. And that's gonna be phenomenal. Right there, we'll just continue that. We'll hit play. And let me get that music playing again because it gets really awkward when it's just completely quiet. Looks like we're still making money on things though. It's really great. What happened here? Did we just lose out? These are in stock, but our sales are dying. You know, probably a new product came out that's a bit newer, and now we're starting to lose money because there's a new product out. Which, when you have high operating costs the way we do, kind of expensive. What's so expensive about this? What are we leasing right now? Licenses? I guess we're licensing stuff. Like, what are we licensing exactly? Like, what's costing us that much money? Not sure. Go into there. We're fine there. Wonder what's costing us all this money every single month. I'm not exactly sure. Like, why are our expenses getting higher and higher as we go? That was obviously because of the taxes thing. Release that. We have 7 followers on our game, which is really cool. It's 1996, so there's not many game companies out there, so it's not going to be too hard to get into the market, which is really exciting. But at the same time, 10 followers on my video game is not that good. Like if I was making a game, today in real life, I'd be a little concerned if my game only had 10 followers a year out from release, But hey, maybe that's just me. Maybe there's no reason to be worried, right? We're almost out of stock for whatever this is. Let's order a few more. 10,000 copies of whatever this is. I think this is our antivirus number 4. Sales died completely. I mean, it's not even worth running ads for it anymore, in my opinion, but we'll do $5,000 in ads just to keep making it a little bit of money, hopefully. This too, this is like, let's save some money on marketing because there's no reason to spend that much money on marketing if we're honestly not doing that much marketing. Well, if we don't have any products to market, right? So that's kind of one of those things. We're losing followers 2% per month, apparently. That doesn't even make sense because, well, it just doesn't make sense. We'll only have 10 followers. That means we're losing at least a couple followers every single month, and the follower count isn't going down, so that's not totally accurate. Unless that's like, not how that works, maybe? Who knows? We're still at 11 followers. Look at that. We gained another follower in the 4 months of advertisements we've been doing. Yeah. Feel like I'd be pretty upset if our marketing team only got us 1 additional fan in 4 months and we're spending all this money on them, but maybe that's just me. Get this Vision Studio update done. 29 up, bam, good to go. And we also got we're about to be in beta actually, which is super exciting. Because once you get into beta, we can start actually releasing real advertisements, like our press builds and things like that, which is super awesome. So hopefully this month we get the rest of this coding done, if not next month. But next month we should, because the whole team will be back. Right now it's July, August. Actually, September, the whole team is back. Why are we not done yet here? What's taking them so long? It's like a little bit of like the art side of it. 2D art and audio art is taking a little bit longer than expected. For whatever reason. We speed up though. There we go. I'm gonna crunch them a little bit. If it usually flashes at you, it tells you, there it goes, when they're actually done. So I'm gonna promote this into beta, which means now we have an official game that's in beta. It comes out October 1987, a year from now. We have a whole year. It's probably too long. I'm gonna mess with this a little bit. We're gonna go market. We're gonna go release date, and we're gonna go June of 97. Bring it forward a few months. That's fine. And we're gonna go to market. We're gonna release a press build, right? That'll get a little bit of a build going to the press, and we're gonna start working on a press release, which will get us a bit more marketing, which is gonna be fantastic. Move this to the bottom because it doesn't belong up there, in my opinion. We'll move this actually here. Right under the game should be fine. And now we're gonna work on bug fixes, which is really cool. And we're getting robbed. Interesting. Did we just get robbed in the middle of the day of them being here? How does that even work? Our staff was here and we got robbed. Like, what? I get it though. I mean, you know, we have things open, but like in the middle of the day, really? I feel like that's just not the most realistic thing, but maybe I'm just overthinking it, you know? Why are people unhappy with their jobs? Why are you unhappy with your job? The burglar was pretty scary. Oh, that's why? You saw a burglar? Really? Jesus Christ. Here's what we'll do. I want to make them a little bit happy, right? So we'll go into our staff. We're going to hire a couple security guards. Hire security. We'll hire 4 security guards, right? So we're here from... Staff is here from 6 to 4. We're still here for 10 hours? That's crazy. Anyways. For security guards... 6 to 4. So if they're gone by 6... This works out, right? And so then these guys can come in... Can leave at 10 p.m. Right? So then now we have security throughout the day. And I think that just works out because then they won't cry about stuff. Hopefully. It's like our first security guards would get here at what, 3 p.m. We leave at 4. Get here at 6. We leave at 7. There we go. We'll have a couple security guards on property now every single time, and I think that'll be good to go, and they'll stop complaining as much. Hopefully, anyways, but security should help them feel better, right? Where is security? Like, where are they gonna be? Except that. Confused. Are they just like hanging out somewhere? There's a security room that I don't see. I don't see a security desk. We should start paying attention to what we're doing here. Release that update. 134 followers. That's not bad. It's actually pretty good. And we've also had our antivirus out for like 4 years now again. So what we're gonna do? Start working on Hideaway bug number 5. And with that, we're gonna go make a sequel. And I think this time we get a little bit creative. I think we add some password management, and I think that'd be badass. Probably not. We'll add a file scanner and we'll mess with everything here, right? We'll go $65 for a file scanner. And we're definitely going to remove the support team from this because they don't need to be on there. And once we go into Vision Studio's fine, we're going to add all these platforms because then we'll be able to make more money. And this is a new platform. We'll go on that one too. Then we should be able to play with this a little bit. I wish this made more sense. We'll just auto balance it. Just call it a day. It's a little bit of wasted interest, and I think I'm okay with it for now. I'm not upset about it, that's for sure. I want our priority to still be the game, if I'm being honest. Are we still crunching? No, we shouldn't be. Okay, cool. We'll release this press release 5 months before. Bam. Because a bit more updates. 147 followers now. Definitely really nice. We're losing money on a product being out of stock. Looks like it's going to be our... I think it's Hideaway bug 4. Yeah, it's number 4. We're still, I don't think it's going to sell many more copies, especially not that we announced the next one and the next one, you know, and it comes out pretty soon. I don't think this is a need for this, but I'll order the copies just to you know, calm the customers' minds, I guess, and have some in stock or whatever. Vision Studio, update that a little bit because it's there, and I think we'll be in a phenomenal place to sit with it. But yeah, iteration is already going through. I think we can lower this to like 5 now and let Hideaway Bug 5 start actually being developed a bit more. There we go. See, another flying. Now that they can focus on it a bit more, they're just flying through these iterations, which is really cool. Means I think we're getting better too. I think we're sending employees out to classes and things like that as we're working. Yeah, because look at this. A lot of these guys are getting like very, very, very high quality people, which is really cool because that means we can start working on better stuff down the road, and we'll keep sending them to education, things like that, and it'll be a good thing. Another update because we still have a lot of bugs for this apparently. Is this thing even making money? No, but even though it's not making money, we still got to keep it updated because we're using it for different things. And if we don't keep it up to date, then we can't use our own 2D editor and we got to pay somebody else to do it. So like, I really don't want to pay somebody else to do it, if I'm being honest. But it's super, super cool stuff. We're in April now. We're just a couple of months away from releasing our newest game, The Duty That Calls. I think it's a phenomenal name. I think it's going to be a blockbuster type of title. I think it'll be really cool. Did I say blockbuster for a game? Can games go blockbuster, or is that just a movie thing? Pretty sure it's just a movie thing. And I'm just saying stuff just to say stuff at this point. Yeah, we'll just say it's that. We're in May now. Super cool stuff. We're almost there. 1 more month. We're hardworking, working quick, keep things up to date, and I think it's great. But what I'm really excited for is once we have enough money to actually build our own place, because I love building office spaces in this game. I spend a lot of time, a lot of hours, probably too many hours, building that kind of stuff. But it's definitely something that's worth it, in my opinion, because then you have something that's like your own. You know, you don't really have to borrow somebody else's. Because you could go onto the Steam Workshop and download a different version, stuff like a different, someone's creations and stuff. But I feel like just creating your own is just really nice. We're gonna order 100. We're gonna be very ambitious. 100,000 copies. Is it gonna sell that much? Who knows? But we'll find out. We'll up the thing here, lower that to there, slow down time a little bit because I'm getting kind of anxious. We'll lower this one to 6, but we're also getting to the point where I'm going to cancel marketing for these older products just because they're not making any more money anymore. Oh, we should probably go do an update for Call of Duty. Yeah, everything's out of date. Wow, very out of date. We have Visual Studio, super easy, and we'll go with this one, super easy. We're gonna update it and let that update hopefully finish today, please. Can we crunch? Let's crunch. Come on. You guys can finish it. And I know it's a huge update, but like, it sucks. We're about to find out how much we're gonna make, but I feel like leaving you guys on a cliffhanger. So we're gonna end the episode here. Next time we come in, we'll see if this thing actually makes money or if we lose a lot of money. And it's going to be a pretty great adventure. So hope you guys can... What am I saying? Hope to see you guys there very, very soon. It's been an absolute pleasure as always. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. Until next time, bye-bye.